Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Sanjoku. Today's loss sucked. There's no other way to put it. That game totally sucked. I really don't know what to say about it. We're going to break it all down. I got a lot to actually say about this game and about us moving forward. And contrary to what you might see on some of these other channels, I do not think our season is over. We still got a definite shot at winning this wild card. Our chances of winning the division are pretty much shot now. That's what this game was, to see who was going to take the division. We got blown out in it, and we looked bad. But there were some highlights to it. So let me know what you guys think. If you're live with me, feel free to comment in the comment section. I'm always checking that. But I just want to tell you guys, it's not over. Not by a long shot. Do not give up on this team. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. We're not going to waste too much time. We're going to go ahead and jump into this. There's something wrong with Carr right now, and I do not know what it is, but I am going to tell you what I think that it is. I think Gruden truly loves Carr, and I think Mayock hates Carr, and I think Mayock knows that. I think Mayock maybe said something to him either before or after that Bengals game that really got into his head, and you could tell he's talking different during his press conferences. He's not happy right now. And I think Gruden's kind of sticking up for him, just saying, like, hey, I don't have the weapons around him yet. Yes, we have a great running back. Josh Jacobs played fucking awesome today. I was so happy. So proud of that kid for breaking 1,000 yards. But something's happening, and I'm telling you, it's going to unfold, and you're going to see more and more about it going forward. But something's going on with Carr, and I'm hoping he can pull it back together and they can settle all this shit, because we're going back home. Got the next 2 games at home, and then we play in LA, so we're going to have 3 good weather games, pretty much 3 home games, and I think we should be able to win those 3. Denver might end up being a test at the end of the season, but for all you guys out there saying, it's over, our season's over, it's done with, that's horseshit, man, because our season is not done with. They need to pull it back together, and I'll tell you right now, I'll say it right now, if the Titans beat us next weekend, it is, our season's over. Because 10-6 is going to get that wild card. Anything below that, you're done. So we have to win these last 4 games. That's another thing that this Chiefs game did to us. Now we have to win out. We can go on a 4-game win streak, especially when 2 of those games are at home and one of them is in LA. We can definitely do it. We can definitely still get to 10-6. So stick with me, nation. Stick with me, because I'm not giving up on these guys, even though a lot of you are, and a lot of you guys are calling for Carr to be let go and Gruden to be fired. Just chill. Just give them some time. Everybody expected us to suck this season, like completely suck. At the very worst, we're going to go 8-8, and so many people at the beginning of the season were like, if we just go 8-8, I'll be happy as shit. Don't start crucifying these guys yet. This is a super young team. And I'll tell you, I do not like the fact that Mayock comes out there in every press conference or anything he does, and well, we're still a bad team. We still got a lot of building to do. I was like, dude, you got a young-ass team. Build their confidence. You're in the middle of the season. At least talk them up a little bit, and just saying that you're still building and nobody's job is safe unless you're a fucking superstar. That shit kills morale, and I don't think Mayock gets that. I think that's one of his bigger weaknesses. Because Gruden will always just put the blame on himself, and then you just kind of see how it plays out. So that's kind of bugging me a little bit, but Carr did not play good today. I know he's 20 for 30 with 222. Those are fluff numbers that all came in the 4th. Those 2 picks were ugly. I mean, really ugly. The pick 6 was terrible. That's back-to-back weeks he's had a pick 6. Something's messed up in his head. It's not the cold weather. It's not great defenses that we're playing against. Carr's fucked up in the head right now. Josh Jacobs played excellent. Responded, came out there, 17 carries, 104 yards, 6-yard average. He played so damn good. Got over the 1,000 yards. First Raider rookie to get over 1,000 yards. That you got to realize that. Like, that's a huge key piece for us moving forward. If we take this into Vegas, we're looking damn good. He is a huge addition to this team. Nobody's going to bang on him just because, I mean, he keeps playing good. But you guys have to be aware that, I mean, him and Carr, that's a part of this big piece right now. Our receivers suck. I mean, they suck. Washington actually had a pretty good game today. He played pretty good in the passing game. I. I like seeing him. He had a couple key plays for us out there. He played really good. Ingold got that big first out on his one carry like he always does. You know that shit makes me smile. Richard had that one carry. He ended up playing pretty decent in the, or he didn't play too good in the passing game either. He was pretty quiet this game, and he actually played a decent amount since we were behind in passing so much. Darren Waller, 7 catches, 100 yards. They pretty much said, they were like, all right, Jacobs going to run. We'll let Waller catch. We'll make Derek Carr and the receivers beat us in this game. And they couldn't. It was the third quarter. We had 1 catch by a wide receiver for 4 yards. It was terrible. Like, terrible. So let me ask you guys that. What do you guys think about that? Do you think Williams is going to be there next season? I think he's going to be there as our number 2. Losing Renfro was a killer for us. Dawson Aitman are not shit. Zay Jones, I hate to say it, there's a reason Buffalo got rid of him. Dude sucks, man. Our receivers are in serious, serious trouble right now. Our tight ends are going to have to fill that gap for the rest of this season. That's going to be tough for us. Our defense played extremely well this game. I know the score doesn't show it, but like I said, the biggest weakness our defense had was our offense not scoring points, and they came out there and left them on the field the entire fucking game. They eventually got wore down and started giving up points, but these guys played so good this game. Our defense stepped up. They were ready for this game. And our offense and Gruden shit the bed completely. That was really, really tough to watch. We were expecting such a good game, and we ended up getting just a complete shit show out of it. Take a look at it. There we are. We're in the 8th seed right now. I mean, the Steelers are 7-5. Chiefs are 8-4. Texans are playing right now, so we'll see what happens. They're probably going to end up being 7-5. I mean, the Titans are 7-5. We still have a shot at this. We need to win our next 3. We have to. We have to be 9-6 before we play Denver. If we lose any of these next 3 games, any game we lose going forward is the end of our season. And I'm really hoping the Raiders realize that, because they know, they see all these records, but a lot of these dudes are still playing against each other. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of wins and losses. I mean, just straight in the AFC, in the division. So, keep an eye on it. We're not done, but we have to win out. I promise you that. We have to win out, because if we don't, we are completely screwed. The last thing I wanted to touch on real quick was just our inactives. Preston Brown being a scratch again is a big question mark. A big, big question mark. I honestly thought he was going to be starting this game. I know that Gunther came out there and said that it was going to be a game where we ran a bunch of nickels, so we probably weren't going to need him, but I was totally expecting him to leapfrog Compton by this point. Compton actually had a pretty good game today. I'd like to see Preston Brown get out there. Gafford, I was not expecting to see at all. I know a lot of people were expecting to, but like I said, Trevor Davis filled in that gaps or that slots position, and he muffed a couple kicks today. I mean, he had a bad game today. Isaiah Johnson being a scratch was, in my opinion, a really bad move. You could not expect Joyner to cover Kelsey all game. That is a huge mismatch, like just a huge size difference. I was expecting to see Isaiah Johnson in this game. And I was expecting to see Eric Harris on Kelsey, and I did not see that all game. And I think that was a big factor in this, because once again, Kelsey fucking shredded us out there. And then Morrow being a scratch wasn't that big of a deal, because we knew they weren't going to be running too much. So there you have it, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm still pretty angry about this game, but there's a lot of bright sides to it. Our season is definitely not over, so you guys just need to completely chill with that shit. We're going to get it back together. We're definitely going to win these next 2 home games. The only tough game that we have left is the Titans. They are on a hot streak right now, but we need to put it back together. And I really think it'll happen when we finally get back home. I think we beat the Titans pretty easily, beat the Jags, end up beating the Chargers. Then we got that game in Denver to see if we go 10-6. That gets us into the wild card. Let me know if you guys agree with me. I mean, if you got an argument for it, I'd love to hear it, but I really think that stands pretty true. So we just need to put this game behind us. I know it's 2 ass kickings in a row, but move on to the Titans, get a win, and get back on track and get everything rolling. That's it for this recap, guys. I'm Sun Joku. I truly appreciate everybody that checks this out. We will see you guys next time.